So I'm going to share a personal anecdote. In the last 12 months, I have been on approximately... Ooh, I can't believe I'm going to talk about this. It feels dirty. In the last 12 months, I have been on approximately 50 dates. 50 first dates.
Did she forget in the morning, and then you have to play her a videotape, and then eventually you ended up on a boat? It's a great documentary.
Not quite like that.
Was that documentary about you?
No. No. You talking about 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
Do you get the documentary joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't make sure. Some people,
Yeah.
It's just for all you out there, it's kind of funny when you call like a movie that's like obviously completely BS, just call it a documentary and see how people react. Yeah. They might be like, that was a movie.
It was a good movie.
But they'll get angry at you and be like, that was a movie. And you're like, no, that was a documentary on some really incredible stuff. And you're like, and it kind of ticks them off.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of funny.
So I actually have been on 50 first dates in 12 months. And where I'm going with this is I want to bring it around to the numbers. Because I'm a numbers guy. Mm-hmm. Now, that kind of sounds a little cold, like I'm trying to mathematically compute my dates or something. That's not true at all. But for the purposes of this conversation, it works.
But I think I need to back you up on this one real quick. Mm-hmm. So,
please, I need help.
Looking at patterns is something everyone out there should be doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you are going on date after date after date and they're all not working because they're all the same looking, they look the same, they act the same, all this whatever. If you notice a pattern, you obviously need to change. So you coming up with data is just a way of you looking at patterns. It's not a way of you crunching the numbers on a spreadsheet at home.
Listen,
to math, like you said.
I'm not cerebral when I'm on a date.
Yeah.
I'm a normal, everyday Midwestern dude. I dress like this. But after the date, and more specifically when I know that there won't be a second, that's when, this side of my brain, right, the fun, flirty, the fun Bobby shuts down and the spreadsheet comes out.
The analytical.
Right, the analytical.
You analyze what just happened.
So out of 50 first dates, 5 went past a first date. And here's where I'm going with this. Recent. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because in the last, 2 or 3 episodes that we've shot, I have alluded to that I was dating or trying to date a specific person. Mm-hmm. And that has ended after 4 dates. Sadly. Yeah. And it's okay. But I can tell you,
I have tissues if you need them.
I'm trying not to grab the tissues.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you, it's sad because this gal was... she was life partner material. Seriously. And and here's what it boils down to. Mm-hmm. She was incredibly worthy of my time. I believe that I was worthy of her time, but I can only speak for me. She was very worthy of my time. Mm-hmm. The willingness between the two of us to find to adapt. Mm-hmm. It didn't happen.
So I guess one thing
I'm
that-
actually pretty sad about it. I'm not gonna lie.
an important note. So age is a huge factor in this. When you get
In
to a
this
certain
particular
age,
case, I believe that age did play a role.
when you get
Yes.
to a certain age, you get to a point where you're less willing to adapt. And it's not because, okay, I have to explain myself.
Yeah.
It's not,
I'm not going to disagree with you, but I have some thoughts on that.
it's not because you are any different than the person who was younger than you. It's that you tend to have gotten to a spot in your life that you are unwilling to let go of. Whereas when you're younger and you are growing and changing a lot more, there's a lot more change that I believe happens in a life from 16 to 30 than happens from 35 to 55.
I don't disagree.
So you're willing to adapt a lot more at a younger age and grow with someone because you're
You're very correct.
adapting throughout the
Yep.
situation.
Yep. Totally.
And you're almost becoming the version of that the other person and
Yeah.
you can agree on and works in a compatible way. When you get to a older age, you've dated around, you have, some people have marriages.
Well, don't make it sound slutty.
Well,
Ian.
no, but some people have marriages under their belt. They have
Sure.
kids. They have all this. You're at a point in your
Yeah.
life where you're like, I earned everything. I am who I am. And to adapt to someone else is almost like, holy crap, get out of there.